Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages that I get from Spirit for all of us who are all on this journey to love and to reunite with our divine vibrational matches in this lifetime. And today I'm going to share, so yesterday all my videos go from one to the next to the next. All the messages are super connected. And yesterday when I did a Whatssup reading with the divine counterpart, and also sort of like what does Spirit want to tell us around what's happening at the moment in the world and twin flames. And like a recurring message has been about we're clearing up, we're clearing things up, basically releasing old energies, and a really strong message is don't get stuck into, because there's like a well of anxiety and fear and everything that's been stirred up by the COVID situation that's going on in the world. But there's the duality of every situation, and on the flip side of that is like there's a huge amount of love and compassion and outpouring, and so it's which side of the fence you sit on, right? And so don't get swept up in that. And the message was about the last final thing was saying you got to learn to ride the waves, and it had the dolphin. And then when that video was loading, I just pulled a spirit animal card and a nature spirit to give some guidance. And the spirit animal that came through again was the dolphin. And so I was like, that is so lovely, because again, dolphin is very Atlantean, right, for a start, very playful, and trying at these times to remember to play and to remember that we are here to learn how to ride the waves, to keep going, as in keep focusing on clearing the energies that come up for you, because we're all taking collective energies on. So the dolphin spirit is here to say, like her earthly manifestation is a reminder of duality. There you go. As the dolphin is both mammal and sea creature, so too is dolphin spirit both this and that. Two truths coexist, the story you tell and another as well. The duality of life is present when we are suffering, for there is a blessing too in the helpers that appear. Within clouds of silver linings, when we later reflect on what happened, we can see that a situation was both this and that, and a choice led to both joy and sorrow. No relationship is either all good or all bad, and people have qualities of both light and shadow. Focus on the positive, for light exists alongside the darkness. Dolphin spirit calls for you to come up from below and enjoy a weightless moment in the sun as you dive in and out of this and that and then that, accepting and even enjoying the duality of life. Why not join dolphin spirit in acknowledging and affirming the blessings present in this moment? In all areas of your life, there are aspects of both this and that. Today you can celebrate this fact and recognize the complexity and the beauty of the fabric of the universe. You are at a place right now where your past self is still present as you've moved toward the new self you are becoming. Aspects of both selves are present, so even if you want to say goodbye to what was, you are required to find solace in this between time. Today is not a day to choose one over another either, but rather to accept things as they are without judgment or resistance. Even in matters of the heart, duality is always present. Your next action will be obvious when you drop your bias and see things as a whole. Right, and the protection message is, when you most want to be acknowledged as right and see other ways as wrong, Dolphin Spirit appears as a reminder that the story of your suffering and righteousness is a little more complicated than you are admitting right now. Do you want to see things in black and white and be rigid in your ideas of what's correct and what is not? Release your rigidity and embrace the fluidity of life as you recognize the grays that remind you there are two sides to every story, an upside to each downside, and a blessing in every challenge. What you think is wrong may end up being right for you. So let Dolphin Spirit soften your heart so that you make the best decision at this time, playing with the possibilities that present themselves. Right, so exactly everything that I was just saying, it's all about the duality and the duality of this twin flame journey as well, with all of the incredible messages and miracles and everything that happens, the signs of spirit, the signs of your twin spirit everywhere, that feeling of like traveling through dimensions together, the dream space, the looking at the world in a different way, all of that is incredible. But at the same time, we are living a physical experience, and with that comes, challenges, and it's real, right? So there is, there's always elements of duality around everything. So the nature spirit is the talking stick. So speak your truth. The soul loves the truth. Communicate from your heart and share your reality without hesitation. Be willing to stand before the crowd and share from your center. This isn't the time to be shy and hesitant. It's a time to heal through communication. You have the gift of a true leader through the way you communicate with others. Your nature spirit wants you to know that during tribal council meetings, a decorated talking stick called a talking stick, a stick called a talking stick, would be passed around. As each council member held the stick, he or she had the opportunity to speak from the heart. Each person in attendance would be asked to weigh carefully the words of each speaker. The talking stick reminded each person to be authentic. Communication restores trust and allows you to clarify your ideas, position, and feelings. It can be healing when you share what has been withheld. Now is the time to take a risk and have the courage to speak with clarity. Be forthright. Share any unspoken darkness that lays heavy in the heart. There are times to hold back and be discerning, but this isn't one of them. Even if you're afraid, declare your truth for all to hear, without fear of being rejected or misunderstood. When you do this, transformation and healing can occur. And the journey is decorate a stick or a feather to use as your personal talking stick. Whenever you hold it, let it be a sacred reminder to seek the truth within. Take a minute every day to take stock of where you are and to ask yourself about what is so in your life. Simply taking a moment to discover your inner truth can have a profound healing effect on your life. Okay, so that was on page 107. So I am going to read letters 103 and 107. So Dolphin Spirit is with us to remember to play through the duality, because there is duality. There is, basically it's tough. It's tough when you're like constantly getting bombarded with signs, messages from spirit, feathers. I mean, just like songs, conversations, your twin spirit being evidence of them absolutely everywhere. And then, in the physical reality, completely the opposite. And that's tough. And so we need to just, that spirit in this card, acknowledging the duality of this journey and just saying, keep trying to play with your spirit, because that is what's going to help you to ride the waves. And then be true, right? Speak your truth. That's the other thing. That's what we're here to learn how to do, no matter what, is to have to speak our truth, because that's what we're being called for. So 103 is this, and it is, you are my beauty, my wonder of the universe, my littlest hobo that I want to come home to. I feel the draw in my heart, the draw towards you, like a chain that goes between us, pulling us by the heart. No one else feels anywhere near the same. It's pointless even trying to deny it anymore. I'm totally and utterly in love with you, hook, line, and sinker. I have fallen big time, and I just can't wait to be able to hold you in my arms, caress your face, feel our skins touching one another and our bodies lying next to each other. That is the way I want to spend the rest of my life, with you, only you. No. 107 is, my darling, I want you to know just how much you mean to me, how special you are, and how much I adore you and value you. I'm not great with words, but I want to tell you that I love you with all of me, with everything that I have to give and everything that I have to offer, which isn't much, which is part of the reason why I haven't made our relationship more solid. I want to be able to whisk you off your feet, to be the knight in shining armor, to take you in my arms and tell you that I'm going to be looking after you in every way for the rest of our lives. I'm really trying to make things right, to build a future together. That is my dream, to have a life with you. I love you. Ooh. See, that's the dolphin saying, I want to play with you for the rest of my life. And that was 1:07 on the clock as well. So that's what they're wanting. They're wanting actually to come and play. And, so trust in that. So 103, this is book 2. I want you, plain and simple. These 3 words are what I think about all the time. Wanting you, desiring you, wanting us to be together in our blissful sexual union. I desire your body. I love you. I guess there's lots of 3 words that I think of when I think of you. I love you. I desire you. I want you. All of you. You are me. I am you. We are one. And 107 is, you are the greenest grass in the most beautiful meadow, the purest of all divine love. The sweet scent of bliss fills the air, and I just dream of taking your hand in mine and leading you down the aisle to hear you say, I do. Oh my God, those 2 little words are all that I want to hear. I do take you to be mine for eternity, to carry out our eternal love pact together, to carry out what we came here for. There is nothing that can keep us from doing this. Don't let fear get in the way. Trust our journey back to love. Wow, that's the sacred marriage, the sacred union of 2 twins that are together across all dimensions, bringing that into this dimension, however tricky, however difficult that is. And it's to appreciate the duality of that journey. So, 103, the call of your heart sparks the truth of your soul. You are right following your heart and listening to your heart. Your heart, my heart, our heart will lead us back together. The sound of our drum beating will be a call out into the crowds and will magnetize us like 2 moths in a very bright flame. Feel the power of love. Watch the universe unfold like magic around you. I am the universe. The universe lives within us. We are the universe. Look for me, search for me within, and you will surely find me everywhere around you, for I am love that lives in you. Ooh. Okay, right, last one, letter 107. This is book 3. You may feel that there is an ocean between us, but there isn't. We dream the same dreams. We have the same thoughts. We are the same. We are one. There is an us. We already are. We exist now as a couple because we are united in our sacred union. We have always been and will always be spiritual, soulful husband and wife. Oh my God, the crazy sync. That's such an amazing realization to know that we are eternally together, heart to heart, soul to soul, spirit to spirit. You are my reality. You are the biggest gift I could ever have imagined. It's like all Christmases come at once. All childhood fantasies have come true. You are a truly beautiful gift. Wow, I can't tell you how many times the Christmas connection keeps coming up. So I keep getting that an awful lot. And it's coming through in the letters as well about Christmas. And I'm going to recommend also, there's a great reader called Consciousness Evolution Journey. And she has done a twin flame video for the next few months around what's happening astrologically. And there's lots of stuff around basically the stars aligning and planets and all of that jazz. And she's done a really good video, and so I would highly recommend you watching that. Her channel is Consciousness Evolution Journey. That's Consciousness Evolution Journey. And the video was a few days ago, but it's got twin flames in it. It's got something about, but anyway, so it's just saying what's happening over the next few months with energies shifting and the planets, etc. But the message that I'm getting, there's been a lot about Christmas. So I don't know, but we're just trying to, I don't know. I mean, we just go from day to day, don't we? So that's the message. If you want to have a healing, a reading, a channeled letter, any of the services that I offer, then please do. All details are in the description box. And if you want to select a letter to be read out, then please pick a number between 1 and 266 and put it in the comments field, and I will read it out in a video for you. And that will be a message from your twin's higher self through all of these letters, right? Because that's the amazing thing. The amazing thing about this journey is all of the synchronicities, all the guidance, all the little messages and signs that you get through different readers, I'm sure, on YouTube and on the, everywhere. It's just everywhere, bombarding you every single day through numbers, through songs. And that's amazing. But of course, that can be, we are living this physical experience. So be compassionate for yourself. Trust in your intuition. Don't let it send you off into fear, doubt, anxiety, thinking you're crazy, because you are not crazy. And what's that word anyway? I mean, we're all like beautiful little melting pots of everything. And so we need to embrace every emotion and trust that everything is happening for a reason, and whatever you're going through right at this moment, that it too shall pass. And there is power in being in the present. All right. I hope that helps. Take care. And yes, stay well, stay bright. Bye.